sub mode. Let's run him back in, yeah?
We've seen it before, the desk going through it. Mimi highlighting the, the cycling of
Welcome
the utility
back.
was a profound problem in the game up against Fnatic previously. And now we ask questions and we'll
Juicy
find
is out.
that same sort of look here. Already though, Texture, who has been
Damn, he
probably one of
repeats
the
that.
highlight players thus far,
Absolutely.
off to a belting start.
Certainly slow things down here in the pistol.
Look at this deadlock wall, bro. How much space it gets.
In mid.
Is that
Wolves probably happy to sit
not
behind this,
insane?
wait for anything further if Genji do show anything.
I'm behind? Oh, I got a 2x. I'll 2x
Util
after
goes
pistol.
back up now, stacked up. Reinforcements here in mid.
These deadlocks look good, Mike. I've liked seeing it here. Foxy 9 looking solid on this, and we've expected this sort of pace from Wolves, right? Slow, cautious, methodical, very clear cut,
B
very
split.
precise in approach. But the timing from Foxy 9 will hinder this. It's going to slow them down. Paranoia's going to come through, but a quick slip towards the site means safety is secured. Texture still unaffected. They've given up a lot of space though, and there's not that many rotations. Mike, where's the support here?
Oh,
Texture left on his
On
own.
for the
Still
ace.
going to get 2 so far. Looking to make it a 3rd.
Ooh.
He's done it! 13 seconds! This guy is just out of his mind. Looking for
Oh, so close.
At the time, spring. A little too late to this one. Looking more like summer and autumn at this point. It's done for Genji.
Texture, Mr. 4K.
Round 1.
Can't ask for much more from Texture.
Mr.
to kick
4K
things off
strikes
here.
again.
Certainly discussing an MVP level performance already so far here in Toronto.
Just to be clear, he's
really
not
the reload
taking the
that
title from
hence
Cryo.
the ace
He's
coming
only
through here.
sharing it.
Just a lack of pressure, really. I would call it lack of coordination. But the swings here, you can see in the replay.
Oh my God.
Happy to
Remember
sit
his
back,
last
dig
days
his
when it got
heels in
stolen?
and deliver here for Genji.
Oh, let me 2x it.
As well, just coming back to that discussion on the deadlock. Talk about how
Overheat, PB, overheat.
But certainly deadlock, it's all to slow things down beyond that. Not necessarily removing the risk, I guess, of a lack of utility. Wolves keeping us slowly here.
If we're talking bigger picture, look, Genji's pistols have been really solid. I mean, statistically, it's been the case. So,
Whoa.
The numbers show that for sure.
yeah, so this, I don't want to say an expected result, but
Oh, no,
you
he's
kind
already
of
heating
know
up.
that
This is
Genji is
bad
going to get a
news
good start here.
for the Wolves.
They need to build back in now, though. This round, obviously, just with the classics, not going to find too much. Obviously, the extremity dealt with by Texture and Caron. I mean, not going to leave it all to Texture. He's a name in the mix here. Obviously, Genji, it's a bit of a highlight reel. Hard to avoid many of them, and Caron's still going farming. And now you've just got the main man himself, the one that's won
Flawless?
kind of hearts
The
and
Colgate
minds out.
Flawless?
His Evo baby has been outstanding for this squad, but slow starts here, and Genji clean as anything.
I think as well, Wolves probably need to find a way to deal with this utility in mid. Genji's ability to really
Wait, was that Sun Classic on his hands?
close the shutter.
I didn't notice it.
Texture able to farm up, right? That's probably pretty close to his ult.
Was Fat Baby
One
using
away.
a Sun Classic? That's my Fat Baby.
See,
That's
early
my Fat
learnings here
Baby.
to find from around like this.
Oh,
How
God.
Wolves choose to navigate beyond that.
Oh,
There needs to be
God.
obviously pressure across the map.
Wait,
They want to weaken Foxy 9's ability.
isn't that the Wolves players
locking it
thing?
down.
Are they taking their shit?
2-0 the start here. First buy round here for Wolves. Spread evenly in this default.
But I like this deeper push towards B, even that
That's
audio
Lysor's
cue kind
thing,
of
right? Foxy 9 is
planting
doing
their
it.
flag in this map very early on. I like this from Genji. Not afraid to make moves, and even on towards that A side as well, pushing up a little bit deeper. You saw only in that second round, Texture willing to take that
Forsaken
fight.
Smoke. Oh, yeah, you're right. It is.
His presence shown on both sides of the map with Genji. So
Well, I don't know if it's the same or if it's just a regular one way, but
dealt with early in
Forsaken's the
B-lane,
first
so
person we saw do that play.
Let's count a little deeper here with the Guardian.
Toxins going up.
Sentinels versus PRX later today.
They used the drone as well to re-clear actually.
Missile deployed.
Outside A. So Genji with a pretty good idea now of where the focal point is. Munchkin going to be first on the chopping block, potentially.
There's a lot of pressure on mid.
What?
Foxy 9 is up to the test. Takes away Juicy, and that's a
Dude.
big player gone, right? That's a lot of that springboard into the site now lost.
That's wild.
This is starting to worry me. When we're looking at the time, 35 seconds, they haven't had a huge success anywhere. They didn't get the steps towards B.
no.
They're not getting towards B. Genji looking
Wait, defense
so
is looking
refined
solid.
in holding this.
Yeah, that bait and switch in mid on the back of the Prowler. Executed to perfection.
And now they're giving up
Almost
mid,
like
low
scratching
time.
their heads now at the buy round.
There's a save, right?
If you want to hold on to these rifles here,
no time.
See on the minimap, Spike not committed anywhere. Not even going to look for a kill here. So a big win.
They doing
for
Fnatic?
GNG with the bonus.
Oof.
Apply further pressure here onto Wolves. Like I said, really, I mean, the big positive would be even to go even in this trade for mid in this first buy round for them. Whether or not GNG got any further layers here to apply.
What?
Still be able to get something back. Two players that did struggle financially, but there'll be a Guardian between them. Perfect timing here for Cowan as well to pick up that kill.
Nah.
This hasn't felt difficult yet.
What the f-
No, I mean, coming into this, we were talking about what is very kind of
Oh my
hard-hitting,
God.
simple Valorant,
Pause?
right? It's, you know, a slow default, way out
3-0 pause?
utility, but I mean, the real
Damn.
concern here with the towers, Mimi was touching
Has
on the desk,
something
is
gone
obviously that
dearly
second
wrong?
wave, right? Or some of the other things that we saw Tejo do very effectively. Here, it's not even really an issue. Wolves aren't getting
Oh, we
over
got
the
a
first
read?
hurdle almost.
Yeah, I need to see them come up with a little bit more here because we know the potential is there, but off the start, Spring and Lysa are the only ones who've been able to get even a kill thus far. It's been quiet. The map feels like it's not even a 50-50. A lot of, the extremities
Have
are
I
on
seen
the
It was in second stream.
then
Word,
does it
I'm down to
become
watch the clip
almost
after.
indicative of a very direct approach from Wolves. That's kind of how you're going to.
How am I today? I'm doing better.
Slower defaults.
We're doing better.
Working through middle and those extremities quite passively didn't really reward them much.
Thank
and
you,
now
guys.
he's going to go for a direct sight approach. That's going to, if anything, now
Okay.
reward the operator.
Wolves, they
Actually
saved
much
3
deeper
guns, I
setup
believe,
here,
so they still have a
in
decent
terms
buy.
of util, so
3-1-1.
see whether or not actually Wolves will find something to exploit here towards A. Still 2 members for GNG, Munchkin and
Pretty
Karen.
standard walls here.
Will be contact found here.
Damn, paranoia.
What they do with this though? Do they? Okay, so right now Genji are re-clearing middle as
I
well.
was going to say, right on the back of this, there's a re-clearance through mid. No confirmation just yet, but
Look how deep they're holding this default.
Yeah.
Damn,
right?
look at Texture's
Because
line,
Texture's
yeah.
temptation will be to.
I think
maybe
Lysor might be
fan
dead, bro.
further. Or do you assume they're all there?
There's no way you
Texture,
could this Lysor.
Don't.
Oh!
Ooh, he's a lucky boy. 5 HP and he's still breathing.
Wait, Texture's
but it shows
still...
that there's still a default in play, right? That's
I thought he was
pretty
walking up.
addictive
He's
to this
walking up
pressure elsewhere.
still.
Maybe there's still
Nah,
presence
he's
middle.
crazy.
There's still more going on here. This presence in ramp has
50
drawn the rotation
seconds.
I was going to say, if Texture hadn't taken
And
damage,
we've
actually
gotten
could
ramp
almost,
control.
with this trip up towards
Wolves
B
doing the Fnatic cosplay, dude.
send an extra body across, but
All right, it's an A
the
split. Here we
awareness
go.
there. Genji, obviously, with where this trap placement is, have given up mid. Got to be aware of vents.
They're going through the wall?
Yeah, there is a chance that vent player could be a problem,
Omen
but
smoke?
it's already being watched. And with Texture on that deep
What?
line, they're safe.
You got him
Cameron
blind.
hitting that, but finally Wolves breaking on the side. There's an extra body here.
Oh
They don't
my
know about
God,
it.
Karen.
Genji simply have the numbers. Spring still fighting forward. Wolves in the 2v2, rotation on the way, but it's Karen.
Wow, this guy's a beast, man.
Follow-up, Karen
Nah,
is
this
on
guy's an
it.
actual
4 kills,
beast.
and Genji
Holy
reading
fuck,
Wolves
dude.
like a book.
You can even see
Karen
here
is him.
the general idea of numbers of where
Another
Wolves
Mr.
are,
4K.
a couple of players unconsidered, but this second
I don't know if we
swing
can
through the smoke,
give it to him, but hey, that was
absolute
nice.
perfection from heaven. Karen in particular stands his ground here, finds 4 on the round, the second 4K for Genji.
Good support from Heaven.
Unfortunately, another situation when it comes down to just 2, not able to sync up. Get a unified swing onto site here.
Did you say let's go? What is it?
Fantastic play from Genji. Wolves now back down to all but 1 sheriffs across the board.
Let's go, mates.
These 1-1-3 approaches, they're tough. Those late retakings of space coming out from the likes of Texture or that
Let's go, boys.
almost awareness of the, okay, we've left vents open, that's fine. We'll kind of catch that from Heaven.
He did not say
Again,
mates. He
Genji
definitely didn't
very
say
aware
mates.
of the board here. I need to see if Wolves can be disruptive. I want to see them try and get in their faces now. Garon, this feels like rinse and repeat, right? But there's no flying juicy
Eco for the Wolves.
towards
Yeah,
the
well,
site.
Yeah, on the back
I'm
of
worried
that,
Wolves
it's
might get
paranoia
stomped today
today.
after these
There's
4 rounds, but maybe I'm jumping the gun.
Not really going to be much behind that, so a big win out for Genji on a less purchase.
Oh,
I mean, the one
149.
By the way.
wow.
I guess there is that small benefit in the fact that they are figuring out that maybe they can draw that utility out of Ash, and it's it's incredibly hard then for Genji to re-clear some of these
Texture?
spaces. But this isn't the round to make the most
Off
of it.
angle?
This might be another moment for the man here. 5 and 1,
Wow.
make it 6. Count them up as you go. Juicy's gone down, and he doesn't look under pressure. But
Well, you haven't.
oh my god. Texture!
Oh my God, he's so good.
He's
He had it, dude. He actually had it.
Down to 2 now.
Man,
Still a chance.
how do you beat that? I don't even know.
Someone's got to go above and beyond for their side if they want a chance in this one. Spike's knocked down. And this slow creeping death with the judge is coming in from Munchkin.
He's so confident.
He got 10 seconds. They have to make their move. Munchkin now knows the player near.
And the judge heaven. And they have a judge. Wait, 1v3 up.
Got to try and clutch up.
All right, my bad. My bad. I'll shut up.
Mike, these guys look so controlled.
Yeah, so drilled today.
Nah, you gotta stop this behavior.
On opposite sides of the map here, not much for Wolves to do.
Foxy's mocking them, dude.
I mean, he's just happy to stand his ground here. Actually, a miracle almost. He shut down what he wants. A well-placed headshot by Spring, but
what the fuck? He's laughing at them, no? Is he not literally laughing at them?
Upon here, back into a buy round. Really, now you're asking something to step up the pace a little bit.
Work.
They've got to find some sort of victory in the early round in terms of util draw.
It is quite an evil villain laugh.
Or a trade.
It is quite an evil villain laugh,
somewhere
dude.
Across the map because Gen G are just winning everything.
And it feels like Gen G have got all the right kind of solutions so far. They know their strengths.
Foxy and Lysor are friends.
Maybe learning from that game up against Fnatic, but
yeah, we saw that in the
Wolves to try and
trailer.
Put together all of the pieces they've learned thus far.
All right, full buy for Wolves again. Is the audio kind of low, or am I hearing going?
Is over here. This guy, again.
My bad.
Absolutely miraculous performance. Gen G re-clearing towards ramp. And we know the pace coming out from Wolves is slow, but they are still here. And now here comes the fight. Already Texture can't support here, denied by the cross. Already Foxy9 just holding that corner. And it feels like these kills are untradeable. How many times we've seen Juicy go down and not have support? Spring is there to take away Ash, but
Spring has been the Wolves guy.
Purchased.
Spring has been the guy for Wolves.
To swing onto that.
He has deadlock ult,
window of opportunity passing them by almost. Luckily
probably
now,
won't use it here.
Will equalize. It's level pegging now with a 4v4, but 45 seconds. You're looking for another.
The judge.
Wolves really, but it doesn't come. Texture finds one. Munchkin
oh my god! Imagine. Wait, he fucking owned them though. Look at the health.
But the spikes here towards A. If their temptation is to
rotate
rotate
them, I feel.
B, which isn't a bad shout, they still need to get this spike through vents, through middle, over towards B, and you can see that maybe Texture's going to try and mirror
right
that.
into Karen's arms.
That inkling is it's going to be this B.
Karen is 8-0 right now. Good luck.
No by any means. Hello.
Oh, he doesn't see him.
No.
You don't look.
Oh dear.
I don't play Omen, but you don't look.
We need another timeout. We need to get this one right because that should never have happened. Karen just given the gifts of the gift.
Deadlock's gone.
Keys left out on the table. There's the support from Texture. 8 seconds, and it's confidence from Texture. He's playing with him. He's talking.
Wait, he gave him a chance.
Maybe you should respect him. But look at the HP.
What? No miss. Oh my god.
A chance.
Oh my god. What a fucking messy ass round.
There was a second it became possible.
Oh my god.
What a messy ass round. Gen G.
I think Texture's like too confident right now.
The Lysor TP leads towards maybe being a little rattled here, the nerves getting to Wolves. Obviously, we're talking about elimination, but the stakes much higher versus Gen G here. Almost a jump scare for Lysor.
Imagine he didn't shoot him, chat.
Again, the difference being, look how quickly Texture's happy to swing onto this to try and bail Karen out.
Oh, my fat baby. I want fat baby. I want fat baby to win a little bit.
Like I said, is feeling a little
second pause?
rattled here. Maybe looking
Monka?
Face out. And now it feels
I want to say
maybe
we should also look at the stats of the event after this.
But again, it's now a concern to have to pull the trigger on that in round 7. Let's talk about both timeouts being done in one half.
Oh god.
Again, just who's behind
I mean, okay, we know they have an op. We probably shouldn't drive peek anything, right?
And that's hard for Juicy as well. Like, I'm not expecting
like we
him
have to
use
the fade. This is 0-7. James Bond in the server.
It needs everything to set
Juicy's been playing well too. Oh, the lurk smoke. Spring likes this.
Down by Spring.
Spring likes this lurk smoke.
Off that trap. This Texture caught completely.
Are they trying to go out on this? It feels a little
in a bold move, actually.
Forced now, but wow.
Munchkin caught off guard as well.
Munchkin caught sleeping.
He's aware. Wait, they're falling into his arms.
2 big kills.
Foxy said, "Here, bro, have one."
Hope reignited down at Ash and Karen. And Karen's been really dangerous though. Ash could be in trouble here.
Spike planted.
Missile going, double
good
swing. Nice from Wolves, much better.
Karen's first death.
There we go.
Damn, that pause worked, huh?
breaking
Damn.
the curse.
Okay.
Thank God for that. A little more
Okay,
proactive,
Lysol.
but Gen G caught sleeping on
Yes.
3 separate occasions in this round. Credit where it's due to Wolves for dissecting this B site hold, but that started with Juicy falling for free in mid. A bold maneuver from Lysol. That's reflected in Munchkin's reaction to the situation, or lack thereof.
One enemy remaining.
The Wolves
I was
able to
watching
drag
this.
one across the line.
I was watching the CS match yesterday. Nah, these guys are demons, dude. It was Pain Gaming versus Navi. These guys have lost their absolute freaking minds.
Good to see it being punished.
You
This
should
could maybe
see
curb
the way they're yelling,
some
dude.
Of that,
This-
I guess,
we gotta. I
confidence.
gotta show you guys a clip. Like actually lost their
There
minds.
we go. Yep. Oh dear. Right. Texture's been just about everywhere in this map. It feels like.
Pain Navi was. It was
It's
yesterday.
actually good work here. Yep. That does give him the angle now.
Was I watching a rerun?
Space back though.
Look, he's been doing well at these deeper lines too. He's, we saw it over towards that B main.
Oh, it was
early on.
Pain
Oh my
VP.
goodness.
Sorry, was it
Actually has
VP?
no idea how many people are about to come out of those sewers. Do they clear it with the Prowler? I think that might be in.
I think
hand.
it might have been. Oh, it was VP. You're right. It was.
Temptation
Was
to
it
almost
VP?
sit on
Yeah,
that
it was
rope
VP.
there and just hold it.
This Prowler's good though. It's really good. Nice work there. Have to invest it early though. This is, look how deep that hatch is. Just clear Texture away from this, and they're not even heading this way. Thinking that's enough of a fake, but it's not. There's still 3 players for Gen G on this side of the map. Yeah, they're trying to get through heaven, but look who's waiting. Foxy 9.
Oh!
Take a seat. They have to try.
It's
and
hard
flee
though.
the
They get
side
out so
here.
fast.
Gen G still holding numbers, still looking unfazed. 35 seconds. The time still start running low.
Wow! Clean.
How many times
Clean.
are Gen G going to be doing this? One after the other. We've seen
knows he's
Karen do it.
B-main.
We've seen
Go get your ace,
Texture.
bro.
Now
Go get your ace,
49
bro.
puts his name up in lights. It's just
Oh, he's not gonna
Spring.
get it. Another
Has to take
4K.
the walk.
What
It's
is that?
15
Gen G's fifth
seconds.
4K
The
this
spike is in
half?
Narnia. Another one back
They're
here for
spawning
Gen
Mr.
G.
4Ks.
10 seconds left.
You can see the amount of stall invested to this setup. We'll get a chance to look at it once again, but Wolves figure out where the operator is in this round, and
He didn't spawn, bro.
just the
Run.
obstacle
Run.
course laid out by Gen G.
Damn it. No chance. 7-1.
So many things
Come
for
to Sao
Wolves
Paulo.
to deal with.
Yeah, you can stand up for that
Yeah.
one. Yeah. That one's good. That's
Oh
solid.
my
I mean,
God.
this does feel like we've got kind of the 2 fronts of Gen G.
Okay,
working
now
here.
it's like,
Individually,
I know
yeah,
the standing
they're
up and
hitting
like,
the truck,
it was
right?
all
This-
fun and games,
this
but
again,
like now it feels like Wolves are getting pummeled.
I mean, yeah,
No
this
more
is the first time
standing.
to actually
Foxy,
see
no more
someone
standing, bro. Now it's
get in
bullying.
a position, stacked up, ready to try and deal with somebody.
Oh no, Fat Baby's
It's gotta
bad.
be frustrating.
Well, you feel like you're hitting a literal brick wall.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, okay, cool, we're going to try and trade
Yeah,
in, get that
well.
spacing right up. 4K.
In a game of numbers, you still want to put yourself in those positions. So
Oh, trying to speed up on this, but Munchkin
Oh,
joined
no,
by
is that
Ash.
0-8?
Shot in the dark and it works. Going to take down Texture. That's the first step here. Can they get this building from this point, though? An untraded
0-9.
kill back. That's perfect.
You're lying to me. I need to see it for
Ash, though.
myself.
Filling the gap towards middle. And if they take
Remember
their
the
eyes
play
off
Ash
ball for
made
a
from
moment,
ropes
Foxy 9
in the last
pulls their
match?
attention here.
He's
And
gotta
they're
walk
so
through that for
confident.
sure.
Look at the
Oh.
swing. They're getting punished on this confidence.
Karen
Garen
on
is
the
still
rope.
holding the site. No. Okay, the paranoid didn't land.
well, actually, it comes
2v2,
down to
it's a good
but
chance for
A
Wolves.
lot of time to work with here. Pit actually will expire over.
I like
towards A,
Viper's
so
spot.
Now Munchkin in a pretty rough spot.
Like he's kind of in
Potential
between,
here
but he
for
can
Wolves
angle
to
out
pinch
from
him.
the other. Oh,
Lovely. Lovely.
I hate Munchkin's spot. Wait, that guy just ran by like he wasn't
That's
there.
bold. That is very bold to leave somebody.
Wait, Fat Baby
behind
just
him
ran
now,
in.
Karen. A lot of ground to cover to regroup here, but
They have Viper
might
ults.
actually stack up
They should
towards
definitely
main.
use it here, right?
Looking for a safe plant from Wolves
Yep.
and a very comfortable post plant here. Plenty of time to set it up. They don't necessarily know, but
Yeah.
the pit will enable that as
Look at the
well.
pace, though. Look at the pace coming in. Munchkin wants in on
Wait.
this fast. Both ults pretty much set
Doesn't look
towards
that great
CT, but
anymore.
Munchkin's already controlling the site. The other
brings up
side
side.
of this.
Last
Ah,
player
not going to
standing.
get
Ooh,
that
good
one
peek.
done. A little too far. But Karen now closing in as well.
Smoke the spike?
Both of them now
Is it
kind of
worth
on
it?
the other side of the pillar. What can he do here? A couple of smokes, but that's about it. Timing is everything. Spring
Hang
first
on.
to fall. So
Oh
does
my
the
God,
pit,
Fat
and
Baby
now
versus
Karen's
Karen.
got a real chance of this. See if Fat Baby's gotta clutch up here for a chance here. The nerves now starting to show here. What are you gonna do? No way. No way. Nice!
Hey, I see you, buddy. I see
The
you.
He gets the job done. Second round for
Oh shit! Oh, he pointed. He's pointing and
Everyone will
laughing.
fall, but a
Wait, he
second on
pointed
the
and
board
laughed.
Nonetheless,
He did the emote.
not necessarily a sigh of relief in terms of the finances, but certainly in terms of this scoreline. Another example here where the sprays come through quick enough. Like I said, comes down to a 2v2, but
Look.
Wolves able to stabilize
Right here.
a little bit.
Oh, they didn't show
That
it.
damn smile. 7-2. Come on, can they
Oh,
recover
no,
this?
Juicy,
This feels
we
like
need
there's
you,
still
bro.
something here, right? Maybe a bit of that confidence starting to building. Maybe a bit of that back in yourself. Maybe Wolves aren't done yet. They've
Wait, look
kept
at
the
Karen's
fight humble. Look
spot.
at Munchkin.
I don't think I've seen
Look
this
at
spot
Ash,
all event.
Bulldogs, Stingers.
I haven't seen this spot in a minute. I'm not gonna lie.
Giving themselves. They've carved out a little bit of room here for Wolves. Gonna have the ult ready for Juicy.
At this
One
point, just
away
send
from
Juicy on the
Wade.
drone.
Bring them
Come on,
down.
bro.
Options
Have
now.
some respect, man. He traveled all this way for you to call him a bot?
To slow down the early rounds, much like the start of Split. 4 over towards B main here. Munchkin and Karen tasked with controlling this.
That's tough.
Karen had to give away the game. These
The
horses are
eye
really nice.
fucked him.
Genuinely, really nice.
Wait.
The ult. Juicy, what happened? I don't understand what happened there. I hope
If I
it's not
speak,
a
I'm in
replay,
big
but-
trouble.
Oh God,
If
no,
I
no,
speak,
no,
I'm in
no,
big
this-
trouble.
this
Do I
could
want
be
to know?
I'm actually left back with the oh, not again. 49 swings in, gets 2, and Ash is
Nah.
there.
Fat Baby's gonna start swinging at Juicy. No joke. Wait, the double thumbs
Well,
up?
the showstopper's
The
gone
double thumbs up's
somewhere.
crazy.
Certainly
Wait,
not the
Fat Baby
intended
might swing on
placement, I'd
Juicy
hope.
because he's
I'm
gonna get
watching
real
this
mad
replay.
soon. I'm not kidding. Fat Baby might swing on his own
I
teammate.
don't understand how it happened.
Karen dealt with here. I mean, that's rough. I mean, down to 1 HP because of decay taking effect.
This has been a really hard game from 0 and 10. Like that's
Yeah.
that, and these sort of moments weigh heavy.
Face
They
palm.
weigh
He
really
face palmed.
heavy on
He
a
face
duelist
palmed.
player who's used to be able to take in that space, being
He's looked
explosive.
fantastic here as well.
Yes, and to have a downturn in performance like this feels really harsh. 8-2. Can he pick himself back up? Big question here. That judge could be lethal in the middle. Munchkin.
We can see on the
Oh,
X-ray.
you brave boy. Oh dear.
Look to regroup back towards sewers.
If they can manage to get like 3, I guess there's a
Up
chance.
space temporarily, but tucks into
But-
Mail now.
This is looking quite grim.
Texture will be foaming at the mouth here. Oh, but
Oh,
actually, swing and a miss on the first. But
Neon is kind of sick with the op too.
springboard on
Like
the
your
back of
getaway
that.
potentials look
Looks to
decent. It looks
overwhelm
like.
the operator. Obviously with a Neon, it's
Oh, hello, 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 hello.
tough to really pin him down after that first shot, regardless
All right.
if he
I'll
hits or
do
not.
it after.
50 seconds now. Still Ash here able to slow down any progress towards A side. And even further now, the utility.
Why are you
causing lots
spamming
of
muted?
problems for Wolves.
Wide open rotation might be on for one here. Here they come. That's the first.
Oh no, Juicy's first kill. It buffered on his first kill. What are the odds of that?
30 seconds left.
Foxy9 gets the second. Foxy9 is just cruising through this game. Sadly, the purchase obviously in this round was far from perfect for Wolves.
It's slow-mo
Trying to
his
make it work with
first
what they
kill,
had.
dude.
Sheriffs.
It actually
little bit of
slow-mo
hope.
his first
The
kill.
Texture still just controlling the site, making it difficult here. He's feeling that pressure, getting closer. 10 seconds, they're going to work for a
Enemy
block.
remaining.
This fight gets
Okay, I'm gonna
strong.
2x it. This round's
Fat
over.
Baby goes down, and now it's all too easy for Texture. Good lord, can anyone stop him?
Texture again delivering to Genji Foxy9 as well. Crucial kills for him to keep that pressure away from Texture on site with the operator. Staring down the barrel, at least a purchase here in round 12 for Wolves, but potentially looking at the best scenario being a 9-3.
Okay, we're good now.
Not an impossible score if they get that third, but you've got to add into the equation.
Yeah,
Genji
it's
good on the pistol.
Certainly not feeling good about that
No,
one, but
no. But Wolves need to keep some hope.
yeah. That
I'm
would
muted
definitely
still?
be a positive, all things considered. So he's starting, what, 6-0 in this half. Both timeouts used.
All right, if I'm muted, do not spam banana.
Long road back ahead of them in the second half.
I want to try and clear ramp control again. We've seen that kind of different tempo from Texture, aggressive.
So why is everyone spamming banana
very,
if I'm
very
muted?
passive.
Almost now playing with the idea of where is the operator, right?
Yep. They're making
Testing,
it hard.
yeah, testing this default. Now they know. Juicy again, another first step for
We
him.
can read lips, but how do you know I said that in the first place?
At this point, but there's no benefit for it. Spring trying to step ahead here. He's actually done really well. Completely unexpected. Spring finds a bit of timing. Munchkin now a little bit worried. He's got pressure. Great work from Wolves, making some space on this B site.
All right, you can't see my lips. Do not tech W right now. Do not tech W.
Wants in play
30 seconds
and
left.
player advantage.
See?
Actually, make that an even further advantage now. Just a 1v4.
Then you can hear me, bro.
Not even getting
9-3.
Lysol will shut it down. A 9-3 half here for Gen G. You could argue a slight recovery towards the end for Wolves, but like I said, a tall order.
All right. Let's see this clip.
It's your time. It's your time. Noise warning, chat. Ready?
Sheebar! Sheebar! Also, just so you know, guys, it's not she-bar, it's she-ball. I say she-bar, I don't know why, but it's actually she-ball.
Yo, Shiba, who is? Who are you?
Oh!
Yo, who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
The fuck?
Oh my fucking god!
Match found.
Texture, you are
Yo, who are you?
you!
0-4.
Yo, fucking Jeff,
You!
you,
You!
you,
You! Hey! 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 Hey!
you.
Flashing for you?
Meanwhile, Zach can just fucking play.
One more time, if you want Gen G to win, let me hear you. And for the Wolves,
Damn! Ben
and
Silly?
one more big check for Masters Toronto.
Nice.
Let's be realistic here. A 9-3 half, but let's kind of look at how we
Gen G
got
are
this.
like
It
insane on
felt
pistol,
like Wolves
the
found
stats.
A couple of ways
They're like
forward,
11 and
but
1 on
it
pistol.
was a bit too late in the day.
Certainly did. I mean, a couple of opportunities outside B. For example, that B main hold almost for Gen G. Caught off guard a little bit. Obviously see here with the econ report from
13 and
Coinbase.
2? There you go.
Again, with
13
a
and
scoreline
1.
like this,
13 and 1 on pistol for
many
Gen G.
positives, Lauren.
Yeah, and I think the one, even in a negative light, that I feel
Oh, you're
bad
reading
for
it.
him,
Oh,
but
never
I
mind.
want to see more from Juicy.
Yo,
He's had
what's
a
good?
really
Yeah,
brutal first
Bro.
half.
certainly the
We're gonna get
anomaly
a
that
fast
stands out
match.
here
Yes.
for
A real fast one here.
the
Right?
negative reasons.
Juicy
but
got his,
again,
I feel bad for
really
Juicy.
riding on his shoulders, like I said.
Yeah,
this-
did you see
discussed
that
this, right?
the
It's
rocket
fine if
kill?
he
Yes.
goes 1 and
Yes.
12.
It's
If
just-
he's dying
Bro, I don't know how
offside,
it blew up in
yeah,
his
and
face,
following
though.
through,
I think he was like
absolutely
1
fine by
HP,
that. That's not the
like from
case.
the decay,
Wolves here
and then
in
he
the
like
first
shot it
half.
like in his area. Yeah, I
But
don't
those
know.
3 rounds give a
But I think he was
couple
trying to
of
get the guy
options.
TPing from the top.
Issues begin though with the pistol, Mike, because we've talked
Well,
about this. I mean, everyone knows
yeah,
it. Gen
yeah.
G statistically are nuts.
I don't know,
at
but he was
pistol
like
And also
aiming
when
it out
you
of like the
take
main.
into
I don't know how like,
Consideration,
and it
right, the
didn't look like
bonus
he
and
shot
then
it at the
3
roof.
rounds
Unless he did, I don't
behind
know how.
that.
Oh, like you're saying it
In
wasn't
the
that close
first
to him, he
half,
shouldn't have died?
you've
Well, he
gotta
was. I was
beg
looking at the mini map. He was
the
aiming in like the
Wolves
direction of like B main.
able
So
to
it,
find
it shouldn't have
success
worked
here
like
if
that.
there's any hope of recovering split.
Yeah,
It
it's like-
legit just exploded.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
what's
guy's
up,
not-
everyone?
What's up, Extra? How you doing?
What's up,
making
how
it-
I'm
Yeah.
fine, bro.
Good, man.
6-man
I
for
missed
Wolves
you
right
guys,
now.
guys.
It's been a while, huh?
That progress
Yeah.
towards
Yeah.
sight.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Don't talk about Bangkok here,
But again,
bro.
it's an early test.
All right, bro. All good, bro. Let's focus on the watch party. I think.
I was going to say unscathed, but 59 did catch a lot of damage.
He
then.
did. Drawn an extra body, but still.
Oh, are you watching on YouTube or?
I'm on
Twitch
YouTube right now.
shoulder balls,
Where
it's
you guys
almost
at?
actually
I went to Twitch because
I mean,
the buffering.
The timing there was actually
Alright, I'll switch
perfect.
to Twitch after this round.
You see
Okay.
when
Okay, got
Spring
it.
decided to head back over towards B.
Oh, this is going to be hard as Juicy on this side of the map too.
Yeah.
Right, this is the time
There's
for
bubbles
him
on
to-
top left, but it's
He
executed
gets a good
intense.
start here that could just bring him back.
Oh,
But why
blind, actually, yeah.
Lovely, and that's
Stem
so
kill?
indicative. Finding texture there feels like there's got to be more, right? There's got to be more players behind this. See Spring slowly coming back over as well. Gen G trying to work in the dark almost.
But down to 30 seconds now, you'd almost hope that even though Texture falls there,
30 seconds left.
you'd want to see Gen G take advantage of
Juicy,
that.
nah, I'm praying for
Juicy
Juicy.
still able to play into this, and the cross is
Did
being
Juicy
launched.
jump out of
That's
heaven?
fantastic
What a
from
psycho.
Wolves.
He
A
jumped out of heaven. You
2v3
saw
though.
that? He just leaped out of
Numbers
heaven.
still looking good for Wolves here. Denied the springboard straight through heaven, but still, Plant's going to be in for Gen G. Prowler goes through close, doesn't find
Juicy
too
needs
much.
to be hit with a Sean Garrett's
Paranoia
There's no way
is
they win
investigation
this,
and
right?
drug test
perfect.
combo.
And maybe a trade out here. Yeah,
Don't
it
wanna
is.
spoil.
Lysor gonna send him back. Foxy9
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to get involved. Lysor takes him down. Maybe
you're
a
damn
chance
right, there's
here
no
to
way they
build
win
this
that
game
shit.
back. Can't do it all. Wolves giving themselves
All right, let me go to
exactly
Twitch
what
chat
they
so we can be
needed.
synced.
First tick in the box here.
Oh, he's double thumbs up.
One
back.
between.
Try and mount this comeback.
Oh no,
It's the
impossible.
pistol round for Wolves. Like I said, well navigated initially here. Well, the fact we saw that on the screen as I said that, but it's the pistol round for Wolves. Like I said, well navigated initially here. Well, the fact we saw that on the screen as I said that, but Gen G able to get back into a position, but you almost expect, even though Texture falls kind of blind through the wall, as soon as Wolves see that in the kill feed, the fact that it's Texture, they know to try and get ahead of this hit. And
They
actually,
need that. You
one
can
of the-
see it.
yeah,
Look at it. Look at the difference in them already.
one of the few examples where actually, even though it's a 1-for-1, a 2-for-2 as well.
What's the guy's time? 38? 37? 36? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, we 7th.
Texture's got armor and a stinger as well. He's given away, it's here. Quick paranoia and a quick pace. They want to try and pressure this problem early, straight up towards heaven.
Yeah, not looking phased.
Oh, they're committing. Texture's down. Oh, Lysor, brilliant hold from him.
Spike
No
down,
support
B.
there though. Couldn't make
I
it
don't
make
think
the
they clear the fade
Let's
here.
see if that BB's
Definitely
in a
not,
really good
right?
position though. Yeah, lovely
no
catch,
way.
easy.
Oh, he got dinged.
Now he's kind of left in a bit of
Damn.
trouble here. Carrying
Oh
a
my.
bit of
No,
Munchkin
Juicy.
just pulled out the classical Juicy.
Tried helping
It's
him.
2v2. We're still at a minute. This has been
Oh,
fast
Munchkin
and furious. The
lurks.
plant gonna put the
Oh, never mind.
time on
We're
Gen
back.
G's side. And Munchkin, careful. These corners contain problems. Spring
Winnable.
trying to pick up the pieces.
Nope.
Spring!
Spring is too good.
Spring
Oh my
lands it.
goodness,
And
that's
Wolves
true.
stay in this.
I thought Munchkin was gonna lurk around.
Gen G looking to
That
get
was-
a
going
little
to the right.
opportunity here.
Yeah.
I see the perfect time.
Because his other teammate was it Smokes or yeah, it was.
Can I do the
Commitment
confuse the
there to
Aura
the
stand in the
stinger,
show
but-
match?
Well, it was this that played
Yeah.
it was that
Enemy
2v2 at the end of my
Ah.
So the fact to see if Bibi doesn't actually swing against the Bulldogs is a little awkward there to commit to that peak down into hell.
Yep.
We'll
That
see,
could
we'll
have
see. We'll
been
cook
a
something.
disaster. The
We'll
fact
do
that he
something.
kind of waited a little deeper on rafters, but second on the board regardless here for Wolves.
Okay.
Again, almost
The
looking
first real test for Wolves in this
beaten,
comeback.
battered and bruised
Bonus,
here in terms
be a
of the
big one.
purchase.
It's still alive.
No.
But this scoreline can't stop being brought back, right? You give Gen G a window, they'll walk it.
Wait,
Juicy,
wow.
brilliant.
Dude,
Brilliant.
Wolves are just winning the
Confidence
fights
being
now.
quelled
I think that
Munchkin
was his
taking a
kill to Pi
solo
as well.
I told you guys, 9
over
seconds is
towards
real,
lane
boys.
and gets
It's
punished.
possible. It's
1-12 in
possible.
the first half. Certainly
He's here now.
happy to stand his ground here
Was that his kill to Pi?
in the
That?
second half, and actually a very active clearance towards mid here.
Juicy Pi?
Take a risk
Starting
here.
to smoke.
Lower the stream a little bit. Is it loud?
This is fabulous timing. This could free up the
I
additional
lowered
player
it a
to
little
either
bit.
rotate.
We're good. We're good.
Depends on Ash. I mean, still, full kit of util could clear this. Timing then becomes everything. Still about a minute to play with here.
Waits for the util to drop and actually then sends the drone through. And
One
I guess,
suppressed.
yeah, confirmation of 2 players.
Cypher's playing kill trip.
Why you now will be called upon.
A lot of pressure on him here. TP taken. They're already through. This is going to be a plant.
They're in.
Unless, why are you trying to spray in here, hoping maybe catching someone trying to get up towards that heaven side? But
The
it's still
Bucky.
a bonus for Wolves. But of course, that scoreline is such a heavy weighing factor. The plant's now in
Ash
for
has
Gen
rocket
G.
for post.
Juicy down to 5 HP. Does have the regen, but still not really going to keep him in a comfortable position here
This
if
is
he
kinda
does
hard,
decide
yeah?
to commit.
Like,
But
they're
if the
so
util
low.
goes right, Mike, they've got Pain Shell, they've got Haunts, they've got Paranoias. They just try, they need to disrupt the back
Ooh,
line.
big
one.
paranoia.
And
Never
that's
mind,
how you
everyone's
do it
dead.
if you're Gen G. It's
Wait,
back-to-back
the
damage.
attacker got
Gen
blind
G
and
making
all
it
the
look
defenders
almost too
died.
Easy. Lysor
Yeah.
can't
That's
even
sick.
make it through CT. There's so much utility
Unfortunate.
in his way.
Holy
Gen G
shit.
suddenly.
But they did that so
stopped the
clean after
tracks.
losing one.
Nancy will keep 4 alive
Yeah,
here.
2 of them were lit and they had a
Much
Bucky,
cleaner in
but
their victory in the
still.
second half. Sorry, again the purchase.
What the
not
hell?
quite
Don't
there
say
for
that. Come
Wolves.
on, guys.
You have to come back in now, and ultimately it's going to burn up pretty much
What
everything.
the fuck?
Wait, you
is
killed
happening?
2 like that?
Yeah,
Again, the purchase.
What the
not
hell?
quite
Don't
there
say
for
that. Come
Wolves.
on, guys.
You have to come back in now, and ultimately it's going to burn up pretty much everything.
What the fuck?
Wait, you
is
killed
happening?
2 like that?
What happened?
yeah,
Bro, he
cool.
double
Don't
headshot
see
people
him.
like that.
I mean, what do you do again?
Wait, check
See
Fox's
kills come through
PC.
like that, and it's really rough for Wolves and
That's actually
frustrating as
insane.
well.
Wait, that
Keep
is
their heads
insane.
up though.
He's like two shots,
That
two
was
of
a
them.
bonus round, right? If you're looking at it
Does he
traditionally,
know
that's
there's a
not
smoke
the
on his
worst thing in the world
screen?
to lose
There's no
out
smoke
on.
on his screen, that's
This,
for damn
though,
sure.
cannot go the same
No,
way.
no,
Not then it becomes 11.
And nothing in the bank.
Yeah.
Juicy, at least for other than the disaster in the first half, building towards the showstopper.
Someone said take their chairs, let them all stand today.
Not going to get it in this round, but a chance maybe to build towards it for the next if the purchase is lacking. Gen G firmly in control of mid this time. Maybe want to actually dip their toes to see what
Okay,
was going on
this is the
early
full
on
buys now.
in the previous round.
This
They
kind
have
of rolls
deadlock
back to
ult
that
already.
discussion on the desk as well. There's none of that real
He's already got deadlock ult.
cyclable
Oh,
utility,
again, same fight.
and Juicy
Damn.
Again?
dominating
Yeah.
on towards 8
Munchkin,
again.
yeah, Munchkin once again.
Off
Maybe
angle.
showing a lack of respect, but
This could be huge.
Let's see.
See if that
Oh,
maybe
I
if
hate
he's
this
read
angle.
right, they've got this
Yeah.
right, he's in trouble.
Oh, no! He got him!
Worked. It worked though. It worked.
What?
Oh
no,
the TP.
From the grave near
Yeah, he
on.
missed TP.
And
Yeah.
now Lysol watching that cross. This is a good position. Commits,
Good.
catches, punishes.
Ooh.
Okay, never mind.
Down
He's done
B.
his job here.
That's nice.
The rest of the team now in support. Karen has
Karen
no
1v4?
opportunity to play in from
maybe
here.
too much. Bomb is heaven.
Yeah.
Bomb is
Yeah,
heaven.
he just saves it.
before Spike
Yeah.
over
I
towards
give you guys
Hell.
50 each if he class this.
No chance of him having a say in this round. And
If he clutches right here, I
touched
give
on that from
1,000
the
each.
desk as well. Almost feels like yes, the concern
clutches
being
right
his
here, I
own
shave my eyebrows.
second wave almost. I think Wolves maybe reading into that perfectly in this scenario. But Gen G had to almost commit
10
behind that.
seconds left.
And I do want to see when Gen G decide on a timeout, if they feel like they need it, right? Because so far, I feel like Wolves have, I don't say a grip on this half. They've
Well,
had
certainly a
good start.
course
They've got
correction here.
Yes, they've got a very good read so far. We're seeing them approach this perfectly. We've seen Juicy winning out his fights
Wow.
over towards 8. How much more is he going to keep
The
doing
stands
that?
are so
Gen G
troll.
now decides to
So
maybe
funny,
try and feed into that a little bit. Just in the nick of time there to find Foxy 9.
It's just from Lysol, I really like the fact
Wait,
he just
Wolves are
dips down,
actually,
catches the
like,
cross, knows that pressure's coming from
they
heaven.
still
He
got
takes the
some bark,
gamble.
huh?
It's not going to come through main at the time. I like that. Starting to see a bit more decisive, confident plays. You're not leaving Munchkin out there on his own again, are you?
10-6.
Well, don't expect
Full buy for Gen G still.
Oh, pace. Okay, pace. Name of the game. At least to look to kind of imply pace.
Has Spring
actually almost
sprung.
anticipating somebody slipping ahead of that utility. Spring not spammed out though. Gen G very curious about this mid hold. Once more.
You look at those salvos have now been burnt by Ash. Still has the drone, but once that's gone, you've got to be really committing that where you need it, right? It can't just be used lackadaisically at this point. Again, I like this from Wolves. Good control towards middle
Slow
here.
play.
And the time
To be
starting
fair, they
burnt.
have to wait the orb out mid.
Question mark on both sides to be honest.
Unless
with you.
they
Ash
brute
now
force it,
clearing
but-
through with the drone.
I'd like them to bring an extra body back towards B though, because it feels like this is the right read from Gen G.
Looking scary.
Paranoia. Potential here to send it through.
You meant?
Actually, the ring clearance here to be made perfectly timed.
Really, really nice. The
Oh,
Paranoia
they're
just
double
gonna
net? Oh,
skip
they're
past it,
fucked.
might catch them, but they're in trouble. They're under pressure.
Yeah,
Cross
oh,
gets
they're
baked this
dead.
time.
Oh, they're
Spring
fucked, they're
gonna
fucked.
fall.
Yeah, yeah,
And
they
now you can
actually
see
are.
Texture trying to take towards the side. Karen's managed to find Lysol. Too bad, baby.
How does he get two? How is he alive?
Oh my god.
A 3v2, and look at Texture's HP. It's low, but the blast coming in. The paint
Were
shot
they
gets
good?
thrown
No,
through. Denies that quick
Nice
springboard in.
Man.
And now let's look at the post plant. Where do they decide to hold?
Cage triggered.
One backside, 2 towards pillar. YU needs a bit of impact off this. Doesn't get what he wants, but Juicy
He's
slowly
stuck out.
stepping forward.
Good
Nice
stand.
from YU. Crying out Ash from the corner. But a complimentary post plant now. Texture spotted.
Oh, man.
YU misses.
Oh, he got the kill back
Juicy.
sight.
YU, this is a
There's a
difficult
chance.
situation. And Texture
Wait.
wins. He's done.
Wait.
YU will not relent. He
Oh!
Karen's too good
Imagine.
for those ones.
stands his ground.
Damn,
And Gen
nice try.
G step forward again.
Rough turn of events here because I think the paint shell maybe bouncing off the wrong wall here from Juicy because should have all but sealed the deal on a kill here on the plant.
But like, how is he alive in the entire time?
As long
He's
as
like-
you could hope for
Yeah,
in
he's
this
just scaring
situation.
them off. I don't know.
One enemy.
That's the fact that why you even corrects on that one. As Karen Safe pair of hands. Still standing for Gen G. Will deliver the 11th.
And now this is the
What's
round that
next,
you're-
Tarek? You gonna say is
if you're
Lysor
looking at
roaring?
Juicy, you're hoping
What?
it's not going over their peak, but you can see where they're approaching. That's the ult now online. A bit of a different look coming out from Gen G.
Now, whether or not they're going to try and actually react on the back of this trip in mid.
Look at Juicy's
To
KDA.
wait
I
for
know
that
he's having a
re-clearance
tough one,
from
man.
Wolves and know that there's potentially 1 or 2 bodies invested over there.
This is a really nice approach from Gen G. I like what they're doing here. And they're just going to have to pick up the pace a bit now that they've broken this. But they've been
Good luck,
given the
Zephyr.
red carpet rollout, right? YU was good last round, but this is asking a lot. Great. Isolated fight on towards Canada.
Wow, this
Wow.
That was sick.
Dude.
Yeah,
Oh
that was
my
sick.
god. If the spike dropped up
Spike's
top
up
too.
on
Oh
What can be
no!
done
Yeah,
for
they can't win
Foxy9
it.
and Ash?
It's too
Wait,
hard.
that's
How are they
actually
going to get back
huge.
to it?
The
Round's
Bucky.
guarded, it's
Shotgun right here.
controlled. You've got Spring waiting here. Bucky in. And
No.
he gets the shin, but that's not enough. Foxy9 powers forward. Juicy. and
Wow.
Lysor holding
This is a
on
lot
to
closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, UCal.
Gen G
Why
are a
you
little
turned up?
quick to get to site here, but YU finding 2 is an absolute miracle here.
Dude, it's crazy because he also like
Texture looking
revealed
to
his position trying to shoot the
break the
neon, but he
crosshair
still managed to get
placement.
to.
Spike down A.
But actually, it's Spring to actually pick up the backside of this execution.
Nice shots.
Like I said, Spike falling on rafters, a disaster for Gen G. And finally, we'll force the timeout here.
I can't, dude.
11-7 the scoreline.
See the wall.
Sorry, this
Three,
weekend. This
potentially
weekend.
4 members of
I'll be
Gen
there this
G.
weekend. I'm flying
Looking
out
to follow
soon.
through in it, but adjustment here from Munchkin over towards A, who's not found any value up against Juicy.
How am I feeling today? I'm feeling better, honestly.
If that
I just
does,
need to.
yes, if
I'm
that does
almost there.
continue, see, actually, Gen G may be toying with the idea of
I got a meet and greet Saturday at Sentinel's watch party, and then a meet and greet Sunday at the arena.
a quicker all-in piece.
So hopefully
here
some of
with,
you guys are coming out. Say what up.
pistols.
And then 1-1-3, maybe looking to try and catch or punish any of those information plays down middle or over towards B main. But we
You
haven't
go
really
for
seen
Gen G.
Wolves having to go to that yet, really. At least not early. Again, good reactive play off the back of the utility investment. And this is quick, though, from Ash. Already the drone going to come through. That's going to instantaneously spot the player up towards vents, that being Spring. Foxy9's got to be a bit careful
Or
there.
Sheriffs.
Does manage to back away towards sewers, but gives away position. Now, there's a lot of additional support here.
Why you very lucky not to get
Yeah.
caught there on the readjustment.
Cam got a lot of info, though. That's a lot of players now noted. Surprised we don't see an additional body, but see, Fat
Man.
Baby doesn't seem to be fussed. Doesn't seem to be
Fat Baby with the
upset about
spam.
it. He holds the ground well.
Hector, what do you got?
Readjusts up towards heaven. Still has full
Oh,
kill.
oh,
Extra trying to find something, but Wolves not really giving anything away just yet. Rightfully so against this purchase. So 40 seconds now, and
Oh.
Gen G will re-explore mid.
Still being shouldered by
35
Juicy, who's got his
seconds.
ult. If it's panic stations, right, he can.
Off angle from Spring. Good timing on the orb.
As well. There's the player noted. Spring can't do much to deny. That's going to
Snake
get
bite
good
will catch.
chip on the cross.
good
There's
mid.
Juicy
Oh,
now
he's
being
rocking on the
rewarded.
top.
That's probably going to be your one, but
Yeah,
it's
I was
done.
probably.
I'm really surprised.
Good
Yeah.
control, good confidence builders.
He did
Oh,
confidence.
he
Confidence.
needs this.
Yeah,
And
get
Gen G
confidence.
not finding
Yeah.
steps
Give me an
forward,
eco kill.
faltering almost
Yeah.
on the way. Looking to thread the
Maybe
needle and find
it's
those
for the
timings.
better, but
Punishing maybe
arguably he
rotations, support
definitely
towards
could've
that A
saved
side,
it.
but it's not to be.
Yeah, I think
You're
just,
damn
yeah.
good.
It's gonna
But I think
waste.
This might be a
on the
little out of your
Yeah.
means here. Wolves are back in business.
Anyway, 11-8
A
can make it
flawless
through.
round, Mike.
They have a
This
chance.
could be the key
Yeah, have a
to
chance.
this
Just
game
need
now,
one more win
actually
on this
being back
one
on.
round.
Back in on the purchase here for Gen G, so towards what they've discussed here. Said their snake bite just catching.
What's up, bitch?
Was the paint shell to good use as well. Gets the reset actually.
Enemy remaining.
To slow down, maybe separate
Nice.
the remaining
Good
members
hype,
of
good
Gen
hype.
G. Yeah, certainly looking towards the value of that timeout now. Is that gap
All right, here we go. This
closed?
is a big one. I got 3
The
ults.
hard work's already done in terms of the comeback.
Switch up as well from Wolves. We've got, what, 3 players playing middle. We've got the switch up of the Cypher util 2 over towards that B site, leaving just one. That's going to be what, Lysor over towards A. So a really big read into maybe how Gen G want to approach this.
Imagine you have Rocket for this mid
I think
fight.
Wolves almost anticipating something off this drone early or Ash's utility.
My God, are they just
Oh,
going for a
they're
shootout in
facing.
middle? Oh,
I like
this is
this.
so bold. Ridiculous.
I like
And
this.
it worked.
Yeah, no,
Oh my god.
Oh
That was a
my
nice
god,
change.
what
That was
a
nice
play,
change.
what a
Yeah.
pull.
It was good. It was a good change. They did not
Gen
expect
G,
that.
they're going to be on the ropes.
Wow.
Going to be kicking themselves because
It's
they've
the
been
save or
allowed to
no?
sit behind these smokes
Yeah.
time and time
Probably.
again, then
so.
re-explore themselves.
Yeah,
It's
me
been
too.
Spring tucked back
But I
into
feel bad for
vents and
the A player, Omen. He needs
this
to worry
time around,
everything,
the
you know?
grand reveal,
Yeah, he just has to cover so many
heartbreak
gaps.
for Gen G. Left to hold on to these two rifles and what feels like an eternity left on the clock.
Okay, this is a save. I'll be right back 1 sec.
Yep.
And this scoreline, Mike,
30
probably not that
seconds
worried.
left.
Like but Wolves,
Wasn't it like 11-7 or something? Where then
I'm like, huh. And Wolves are looking more and more confident. It's not just the fact that the scoreline is getting closer, but Wolves look good doing it.
yeah, catching it there. Like I said, this is so heads up for Wolves, reading the situation, but it's on the back of, I don't want to say a gamble, but I want to say guess to what Gen G are doing early on here. It's only really been the drone that's been shown. There's no set piece towards mid that Gen G have displayed. Here with the Stingers,
Look at the ults though.
yeah, looking towards a pace change here, and Lysol going to have his hands full if Gen G fully commit here off rip.
And it looks like a jump spot in middle reveals nothing, so I'm waiting to see how much Lysol can do. This is so much for him. I don't know how much he can even live in this situation. He's going to stick on site though, going to try and play towards pillar.
Good luck,
and
Lysol.
Focus Core
Good
comes
luck,
in
bro.
through heaven, and it is.
Bro.
Slowly but surely.
He gets
they
no
don't
action,
give a
and then
shit.
one round he gets
It's not like the
action
shine
too
too
much.
Just everybody.
Could be
They
Lysol.
have to find him.
Lysol.
Oh,
One.
oh! That was
my god.
So perfectly, and he's still alive.
Yeah, Munchkin was
15
in the-
HP, still
Oh.
breathing, finally goes down. Munchkin
Wait, he's keeping the
giving
ult
them a
up.
bit
He
of
kept the
life
ult up
here.
too.
Down to him and Karen to make this one
Oh,
work.
never mind. My bad.
Wow,
My bad.
Karen
Wow.
has
Wow.
to back away. What more is
Damn,
there to
what
be
a
done?
hold,
Look
what a
where the
hold.
spike
What a
is.
pull.
Wolves with
They
just
took spawn
one
before they
player
took site, it looked
basically on
like.
that side of the map.
Like the
held
Viper
that
ulted the
down.
spawn before they even got the site.
Another
Kinda
situation,
insane.
45 on the
Yeah.
clock. Karen
I guess it's
has
nice to
hold
like
on to
stop
this
the
rifle.
flood in advance.
Prize
I mean,
possession.
what?
But-
But it's kind of good, you know?
doing
If
there?
you can
They
block
look like
one
they're smacking
area and
into
then
Yeah.
a
let your
wall.
teammates clear everything.
Yeah,
what
I
they're doing.
think the idea is
Deny
good. They
all
just
the
need to
sight
trade.
lines into sight. Again, I didn't actually track Foxy9's util, but I've been using that to stop the peak coming out from heaven.
30
To
seconds
isolate a
left.
site player. Pick goes up towards screen. Lysol able to just exist for way too long.
These are frustrating rounds as well. If you're Gen G, right, you are great at this. You're not very clinical about it. Thanks, observers, for the switch.
Mute commentators when you talk,
You're
please.
normally very clinical about these site takes.
Stop.
You know your protocol list very
Please.
well.
Seconds left.
They are not getting that right now. They are making some misses here, which is surprising to me.
I talked about Wolves being rattled in the first half. Now seeing something very similar.
Maybe
Gen G
Wolves
here in the
to
second.
I know you had Wolves
Maybe.
as well, Tyson.
Away now. Look at that scoreline. 11.
But I never
to
see
10.
Wolf play Sunset
Wolves
before.
are
Yeah, I
at
haven't seen
the
that either.
door now. This, how
We
is
saw
Lysol
Gen G on
allowed
Sunset
to
though,
live
right?
that long?
I
As you
think they
said,
played just the other day.
Wow.
Versus
Juicy fight.
Fnatic?
Nice
I think they
kills
played
as
Sunset
well.
versus Fnatic,
Certainly
right?
doesn't make
Last
things
map?
better, but unfortunately, Munchkin
I
put
think
in a
map 3 was
really,
versus
really tough
Fnatic.
position. Looks like
and still here.
hit available here for Wolves, so
I'm
they could close
getting
off the
stupid
section
as
of the
hell.
map.
Well, I think this is very important, right?
things
For
off
Wolf.
in round
If Wolf win
22.
this, there's no money on Gen G.
Yeah, 3 ults
Actually going to put
and no
one
money.
you
So you
Yeah.
lose this round.
into a spot. Actually, they might even play into this. He's also got a one-way set up ahead of this.
The only thing that can really reveal it is what? Going to be the
Oh, they
drone.
boosted YU
And
then.
Ash is
That's
using that
nice.
middle. They won't be able to clear this. This is still going to be a very uncomfortable position. So Ash pressuring towards heaven
Oh,
early.
it might be a
He's not gonna
B-pop
get-
too.
There's no way.
There's no way.
He's gonna
Oh my god, it might be
There's
perfect.
no way.
It might be perfect.
Oh my god.
God.
Very uncomfortable position. So Ash pressuring towards heaven
Oh,
early.
it might be a
He's not
B-pop
gonna-
too.
There's no way.
There's no way.
Oh my god, it might be
There's
perfect.
no way.
It might be perfect.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
The boost?
Dude, it's the perfect setup. Double trip set for
my.
Just
boosting.
like that, another
One way.
round is over for Gen G.
Look at
Wait, the
time.
reads are
1 minute
insane.
13.
Holy.
The
Yeah,
outcome
they're
is
insane, really,
determined
really on
here.
point.
Karen's still holding on to this same
Insane
rifle
reads.
for what, 4 rounds now.
Back to spawn we
Oh
go.
my god,
Again,
another
this
save?
composition
Setup that would cause
2 rounds on
homework
attack.
today. I mean, they have watched this game. Yes.
Juicy did in the first half. Evan here on
my
split.
No
God.
ults.
Have a say, have any input, to be honest with you. As Wolves now will tie things up 11-11 here on
my
Split.
No
God,
ults for the
as
last,
if
or no ults for
they could
11-11,
take
just
the
neon
lead
ults.
in
They have two
almost
guns
the
too, so maybe they have
final
chance.
hour, right in the final round near on. Now we're down to the real lower end of the purchase dude. That was the start and end of the round. It felt like, as said, this was beautifully handled. Lights were working in brilliant
Oh my
unison
God,
with
that
as
was
well.
good.
Not just
Yeah.
the lead
that was
now
cool.
as
It's
well.
hard to expect
It
the
was
boost, you know?
perfect.
As you can see
Yeah.
on the replay
Yeah.
as well,
But
just
also,
going
that
into an
They have the
absolute
one-way
blender.
omen smoke inside, and then you walk out to the
can't
one-way
really
cage
do
after.
anything, but because they're
It's
so
like two
invested,
layers.
the casualty's too great to recover.
Have they learned their lesson? How do they approach it now?
I guess
Trying to
Genji has
deny
some
maybe
time to
late
talk about this
space
round as
being
well,
explored on towards B main with the util going in, but
since the save
Genji,
was so long.
a test of their metal here.
I
Wolves'
think
confidence will be sky
after
high.
Genji hasn't been like
Can they quell it? Can they
getting
break their
kills and
hearts in the
shit, or
final
like getting
moments?
rounds on this side,
Wolves need
they
to
should have
react
whipped out an
correctly.
attack op at one point and just let Texture walk up
This
areas.
is scary, Mike.
It's all been
Yeah,
scary.
honestly could have been.
Yeah,
We're living
I like that
a
answer.
nightmare right now for Gen G.
Yeah. They need to change the tempo. the way they
Unable
play.
to
Or I
really
think they should
Get
fight the
themselves
ram, you know? They
over
never
the
fight ram
first hurdles
even
of some
once.
of these rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like taking A heaven.
Oh, they haven't gone A ramp,
It's
yeah.
just-
Yeah, never.
Oh, with that,
Gracious
yeah. If you just go
once
A
again
from like
towards
main,
this
you're fucked.
mid-hold,
Yeah.
which has suited Wolves down to a T. We've seen them once just clean sweep behind this smoke.
Got these ults still. Got so much to bank on, but they're going back for this B split. This
They're just
3-2.
kind of picking a side and going
Three
there.
players from Wolves over
I mean,
on this side.
at least this time Texas is
Let's
not going to
see,
be
try
sliding
B
into the
again.
trip.
Nice stall.
Good molly.
Spring gonna slow it down.
Foxy has ult actually. I
Time
didn't see
now
that.
becoming a factor.
30
See
seconds
the
left.
tension, it's literally palpable here. Here comes the hit. Do they survive this? Texture goes
Oh,
in,
good
gets
fun.
the job done. Spring holds the line, takes
No,
down
wait, the
Foxy
deadlock
Knight.
ult missed again.
Oh, the
The
bomb!
bomb ends the kill.
It's up top again.
Texture,
Oh
it's
my
on Munchkin,
God.
and Karen
They can't win.
With 10
They can't.
seconds
He has to
really to
smoke.
play with. And look where
No,
the
you have to
spike
smoke
is.
the top of the
10
rope.
seconds
It's
Nice
up
try.
in heaven. 8
Wow.
seconds.
Again, the spike is dropped.
Wow.
That is.
Wait, I thought the trip is gonna hit Texture before. Why it's not hit, eh? The Cypher trip.
Where was
I
it?
didn't see it.
Just the gift
Look at
that
that, guys.
keeps on giving.
The crowd are out of their seat with him.
And they clean up the round.
Damn. Damn,
Damn.
Genji look fucking
To
defeated.
take away
They look
from
fucking
round
stumped.
23.
Ults were burned
Yeah, this
as
is a
well.
Wolves
They've
map.
got
There's no way
nothing
Genji
left.
wins.
You see, yes, this is trap.
Oh!
Just
Oh, that's what happened.
A bit
fantastic
far.
to see Wolves step up to the plate once
Wow.
more.
Wait, which
How
trip?
many
I don't even
heroes
see
does this
it.
What a
team
shot.
have? Spring there with those two up in heaven felt like it was a gift.
Did you guys see it?
Catching them on the way down. Unreal stuff.
Fade looking like he's born again.
The heaven trip?
In the coaching booth.
Hold on. It could still be OT. They have not got across the line yet. Genji with one chance to just try and
I didn't
keep
see it.
up in this Wolves, snatching away that 12th though.
Genji just looks so shook right now.
They do, they
with
do.
how
Damn.
the second half has panned out.
It's actually so hard. They have no answers.
YU once more firmly in control of B site. Cam will spy out one player, not necessarily painting a clear picture, but Palace sent down mid. So Wolves still aware of the potential here, and the drone again, almost now becoming Genji's downfall in terms of
Orb.
telling Wolves
Oh my
what their
god, this orb
intentions
is
are.
fucking pissing them off so much.
Yeah, it is.
Haven't really
annoying.
seen it employed as misdirection too often.
No
Viper,
charges.
Ominous.
Yeah, like
At least
like
this time
45
favourable in terms
seconds
of
gone
numbers
from
here.
middle.
Oh, two
Yeah,
ends
bro.
of Wolves. So Fat Baby has
Oh.
to respect this and
Oh,
He's dead and buried. Texture.
Ooh, good molly.
He's doing it all himself. He has to.
No,
Spring
no way
goes
they
in
win
this
one
time.
round
That
now.
B-side now looking vulnerable.
4v5.
I don't believe it.
YU's been good.
Yeah,
This is a
this
lot
was
of
nice.
Everyone is here. What a paranoia.
He takes the space off the back, and now here they go. Lights off.
Oh my god.
Oh, the teammate came in.
God.
Dude, that's insane. He hopped out, the other guy ran in.
Once again, left with 10 seconds, and not much more.
Oh my god, he
Oh my god,
accident. Oh my god, they've actually done it. Wow.
What the fuck? How did
That's
that just happen?
insane.
Come back.
That's insane. That's insane, bro. Holy fuck. Holy
They just
fuck.
hit a mean chest bump. What the fuck was that?
Holy fuck, yeah, that was sick.
Oh, that was sick. That was sick.
Yo, this fucking Fat Baby is too fucking funny, bro. I love him so much. Oh my god, dude.
Juicy, it doesn't matter.
Oh damn.
Juicy!
Damn, he's being supportive of Juicy. He was having a tough first half. Brought it back though. WIGL for real. WIGL for real. Damn. They brought that shit back. 9-3 curse.
BRB again.
Okay. 9-3 curse is real as fuck. Nine three curse is so fucking real.
These things goes wrong. Most players like the
Slow things down further.